It's time to cook with Susan Beck, and today we are going to make a warm maple dressing that is perfect on lettuce or spinach. Let's take a look at the fantastic ingredients that we are going to put in this warm dressing. Balsamic vinegar, avocado oil, some paprika, salt, pepper, and mustard will be in our dressing today. And we will give that a hint of sweetness using honey and homemade maple syrup. We'll top our lettuce. Again, you can use spinach or any other greens you would like with blueberries, apples, pecans, almonds are great too, and some feta cheese. So to make this warm dressing, we're going to put it into a little saucepan. You don't need a very big one for this. I don't like to make huge quantities of salad dressing anyway. I like to mix it up and try different ones, and they probably last like 2 weeks in your refrigerator. This one here is warm, so you'd need to rewarm it, or you could just use it cold if you don't use it all in one day. This will make a nice amount of salad dressing for 4 salads. So I am putting in 1/3 cup of avocado oil. Olive oil will work just fine. So will vegetable oil. Use any kind of oil you have. Next, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic vinegar. I will put some mushrooms in balsamic and put it on burgers. I'll use balsamic to season salmon. But if you don't have that, apple cider vinegar works perfect. I have made this with apple cider vinegar once when I didn't have any balsamic in my pantry. Regular vinegar would be just fine as well. All right, we're going to put in a teaspoon of mustard. Today I have a spicy brown. Dijon also works great. And paprika. This is smoked paprika. Use whichever you have, but I don't know. There's something about when something's smoked or something's roasted that it just brings a new richness to the taste. So a little paprika, half a teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which you could easily leave out if you wanted, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I love my fresh ground. All right, now for that sweetness, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of honey. Now, honey never goes bad. Mine's starting to get a little bit thick. If you microwave your honey for just a little bit, you can get it back to that same consistency. So I've had this one for a little bit, about due to get a new one. And the best part of this is the homemade syrup. My husband taps our maple trees every February and makes this, but you can find at your local farmer's market or even some stores sell the pure homegrown maple syrup. All right, those are the only ingredients that are going to be heated up. All our other things are toppings. Before we heat the dressing, though, I think it's a good idea to get your salads ready to go because you do want to pour that salad dressing on while it's still nice and warm. So I'm going to chop up some nuts. This little Cuisinart nut chopper is fantastic for chopping any kind of nuts, whether it's walnuts or pecans or almonds, and all of those would be tasty on this salad. All right, we'll set those to the side for a moment. We're also going to chop up some apple. Any kind of apple you have will be just fine. And then the blueberries, they're all ready to go. And then feta. I love feta. I do prefer buying it in a block over the crumbled. I don't know, I think it lasts longer. And I like big chunks of feta. And when you buy it in the already crumbled, they're really pretty tiny. All right, let's grab ourselves some lettuce. Now, we grew this lettuce in our garden. We eat a lot of salads in the summer because we grow our own lettuce and our cucumbers. Tomatoes, they're not quite ready yet, but lots and lots of veggies to eat on these salads. But I like to change it up with a variety of salad dressings. And I'm really moving towards making a lot more of my own homemade salad dressings where everything is just pure ingredients. Read the back of those labels sometime and you might be more interested in making your own too. All right, so on goes some of my apple and blueberries. Now, blueberries could be swapped out for strawberries or cherries or mandarin oranges. Same with the apple. I mean, trade this out for any kind of fruit you want. My husband prefers the blue cheese over the feta cheese. Gotta have lots of feta on there. Yum, yum, yum. Today I've got pecans on here. All right, our salad is all set for that warm dressing. Let's go heat that up. I just turned my burner on to medium high. It won't take long to warm this salad dressing and get these ingredients combined. All right, we got a little simmer going, and that's really all we need to do is get it to a simmer, maybe for like 30 seconds, and it's ready to serve. I'm just going to pour my dressing into this little spouted cup. Any measuring cup with a pour spout or something would work as well. And I'm just going to, once in a while, that oil kind of separates, so I kind of like to stir it while I'm doing this so that I get oil and balsamic, density going on there. And now my salad is ready to eat. Let's grab a fork and dig in. Got to get a little bit of everything in that bite. That is so good. It's got a little sweetness, from that honey and that maple syrup. But the balsamic vinegar, gives it that nice balance. And I could eat this every day of the summer. Tune in again as I start a little series on homemade salad dressings. And be sure to subscribe to Time to Cook with Susan Beck.